Welcome back to Game Time. Heat and Thunder, Miami with all three of the big three for the first time in 5 games. Bosch's ankle okay, Wade's wrist and migraines okay. What would Kevin Durant do in this one? Well, early going, he'd have some words for Bosch.
Well, I think Kevin's been in the weight room. He's starting to feel good about himself, Smitty.
Bowing up a little.
Picking on the right guy. I mean, him and Chris are about the same size.
And you just have one more muscle than me, Chris.
I like it. They were fired up early.
And Miami had it going early. LeBron to Dwayne Wade for the alley-oop.
Beautiful pass, beautiful catch and finish by Dwayne Wade. 2 stars hooking up on that play.
But Durant had it going on as well. The three-pointer here, he had 14 points in the first quarter, and OKC is up 5. Now Wade with the steal. We go the other way. Chris Bosch on the receiving end. He had 20 points and 7 rebounds.
Little time off. Paid big dividends for Chris Bosch. Explosive on that dunk.
Westbrook to Durant. Again for 17 points at the half. OKC again up 5. Look at Mike Miller coming up with the big rebound here, guys.
Well, you love Mike to score. Obviously, he's a good shooter and can distribute the ball. But today, his activity was the difference in the game for Miami.
LeBron, 12 points, 9 assists at the half. They took the lead there. We go to the second half. Yeah. Russell Westbrook struggled in the first half, but got it going, splitting the defense and throwing it down.
Well, he split the first 2, and then the second 2 said, I'm not getting split. And they stayed out of the way.
21 and 7 in the game for him. Westbrook now going to find Jeff Green. Good game for him as well.
Beautiful pass. Great setup by Westbrook. You can see the defense collapse. And he knocked it off and dumped it down to Jeff Green.
Now LeBron coming up with the block here. He had 3 blocks and 4 steals.
How many blocks? Is it just tracking from behind, Smitty? Always tracking.
Won't quit on the play. He's coming.
And there's the 3 from LeBron. 23 points in the game. Miami up 1. This one back and forth in the second half. Wade in the post.
Nice.
32 points, 13 of 22 from the field. Wade again wanted the foul, didn't get it, but he would get this. That'll be a technical.
He got a foul, just a technical foul.
Yeah, on him. Durant for 3.
There's nothing you can do. If you close out, you got to be about 6'10", 6'11" to even affect this shot at all.
Yeah, and this was with under a minute to go. How often do you see Kevin Durant hit game winners? But plenty of time left. Now Wade misses, and watch this. LeBron has a look. No. He gives it up. Eddie House, yes.
But you see Mike Miller, he was working against Jeff Green, did an excellent job grabbing that rebound, kicking it out to LeBron. LeBron to Eddie House, and Eddie House took a shot from Bob McAdoo, the assistant coach.
And Durant says, I can't hit 2 game winners in 1 game, so he misses there. Wade wisely pulling up on the fast break. He's fouled. Now, he'd make the first free throw. This is the second. Check this out. Ball is loose, knocked out of bounds. OKC's got it, says the referee, but wait.
Hold all cards. Hold all cards.
They can go to the
replay. Yep, and this is absolutely why this rule is in place. It does not allow Oklahoma City to get another shot at tying up that game, being down 3. And Miami with a huge win on the road in OKC with all big 3 back.
Yeah, 11-2 this season when the big 3 each score 20 or more in a game. The Heat snapped the Thunder's 6-game home winning streak. They also snapped their own 4-game road losing streak. That after they had won 13 in a row on the road. Dwayne Wade, when it was done, caught up with Heather Cox.
Dwayne, congratulations on the win. You came in with a bum wrist, some migraines, then tweaked your ankle in the 4th quarter. How did you overcome all those obstacles to have such a heady performance to get the win?
Well, just, we gutted this one out. Not only myself, Chris coming back for his first game, really gutted it out. And we had a lot of effort off the bench. Mike Miller, Eddie House, those guys was big for us off the bench.
Today was the first time since January 12th that you've been on the court with Chris Bosch and LeBron James. Was it like riding a bike, or was there an adjustment period?
Well, it was adjustment early. I think that's why we had 7 turnovers in the first quarter. But I swear, it's so good looking up there and seeing that 1, 3, and 6 all playing at the same time. It makes the game so much easier for us. This is a tough Thunder team, and I think we did a good job, as a group to get this win.
And you guys haven't been as successful in close games as you'd like. You now move to 3 and 8 in games decided by 5 points or less. What kind of confidence does this close win give you going down the last part of the season?
Well, anytime you win a close game on the road, it always builds your confidence, especially a game like this. I think we're just going to continue to get better. We're not going to look backwards. We're just going to continue to look forward, and that's all the Miami Heat is about.
Congrats on the win, Dwayne.
Thank you.
Well, they're all about LBJ as well. Before the game, Eric Spoelstra talked about his basketball smarts, how he can play different positions, and how much that helps him. And we saw a little bit of everything out of LBJ tonight, guys.
Those numbers are unreal. When you talk about 13 assists and you're still able to get 23 points, you get rebounds, you get 3 blocks and 4 steals. You know, he can do it all. 1 through 5 he can play, and he can play those positions well.
And Scott Brooks did the best he could, Smitty. Cephalosha out of the lineup. James Harden inserted into the starting lineup again for Oklahoma City. He also came off the bench with Daquan Cook. Look, between the two of those guys, they have 12 fouls to give, and they used 11 of them trying to shut down LeBron James. Even KD had his chances at LeBron, but there's just a mismatch every night for him, and Miami was able to shoot 52%, which, you know, for them on the road to be able to do that in that environment, that's going to mean a win just about every time.
Yeah, and I don't think there's much question. I don't think anybody's questioning anymore whether or not these guys can play together. The only question now is if they can stay healthy and all be on the court at the same time. But when they are healthy, it looks like this is a team to be reckoned with in the East.
Oh, it is. I mean, because they have so many different guys that can beat you in so many ways. Looking at the stats, they scored 75 points and still win the game. The big three for OKC scored 77. How many times would that happen when another 3 can outscore them and they still win? Because they were efficient and they got a chance to win this game defensively. They got some stops.
Well, it's a great point you bring up, Mark, because the fact that they haven't been healthy, every one of these opportunities for Eric Spoelstra and these players to play in tight ball games against good teams is a chance for them to learn and grow and experience what it's going to be like in crunch time, how they're going to go, where they're going to go, who's going to have the ball. So this was another game for Eric Spoelstra and the rest of his team to study up on. Tonight, passing grade.